One, switch.
Okay, I want to say a very good morning good evening rather, to you, St. Lucia, and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean. Also those listening in the diaspora, London, England, USA, Canada, right here in the Caribbean. Welcome everyone to the 4th episode of Speak On It, right here on Hits FM 92.1 and 91.1. We are also live on Facebook on both Hits FM and UTV Facebook page, and also streaming live on television on UTV channel 124. As usual, we have a lot of information to share with you during the course of this evening's program. Our intention here is to disseminate the information, discuss the issues, and to present the achievements happening in St. Lucia by the Alan Chasney administration. And I'll be hearing from you when you will be having the opportunity to give us a call here at 489-4781. 489-4789. I would like to give out a shout out to our regular listeners of the show, those who are on Hits FM Facebook Live page, those who are listening via Radio Land, good evening to you, and also to those who are listening via UTV channel 124 and also on their Facebook page. Thank you again for tuning in, and welcome to another episode of Speak On It. Okay, before we proceed into what we will be discussing this evening, I'd like to go ahead and show this quick motivational video by T.D. Jakes, and once it is completed, we will go ahead with what we have planned.
I don't let nobody control me. I don't let anybody tell me what I can and cannot say. I don't care how many people, how many trolls come out on social media and attack me. I got just as much right to have my opinion as you do to have yours. And I am apt to say something back to you because I'm a grown man. You have to understand the power of being able to control your own destiny. And we're living in a time today that people want to control what you think. And if you don't think what they think, they want to shut you up. But I refuse to be a slave. Before I be a slave, I'd be dead and in my grave. Because a slave is anybody who has lost their power, lost their control, can't make their own decisions, can't control their outcomes, can't control their assignment.
Okay, so in this video, he made mention of being a man, but I am a woman, and I played this video with reference to the situation that has been going on in this country with reference to not having people, or not allowing people to be entitled to their own political persuasions. I have always respected persons' political choice. I have never allowed myself to go ahead and hate people for the choice that they have. If we didn't have a choice here in St. Lucia, we would not be in a democracy. It will not be a democracy. So we want to continue saying to people of St. Lucia that we must respect each other's political preference. Whether it be red, whether it be yellow, it has to be respected. Okay? We can agree to disagree, but we must continue to respect people. And I've had a lot of flack sent at me via social media, in person. And I want to say to these people that I am not fazed. Anything that is written about me out there, it does not do a thing to Kernisha Flavien. And in response to the situation which happened in Oleon, over the weekend on Emancipation Day, it was rather an unfortunate situation that happened in my constituency. We have always been a constituency that are together, no matter what our political persuasions are, we are always together. And it is sad that we had to allow one man in the name of Richard Frederick to come up into our constituency and try to divide us, try to instill violence in us. And it did not go down well. I understand that Ring the Bell went up to Olio to do what he was supposed to do and met the crowd there, but it is no right. No one has a right to hit anyone because of what they say. We must learn to respect people. Do not raise our hands on people, and everything will go out smoothly. We cannot support the same party. Everyone have their choice, and you must respect each other's choice. Now, they have called me all sorts of names and rude. I only show my rudeness if you trouble me. You understand? There was a situation that I was in Dennery North where a young lady pepper sprayed me at church. She attacked me at church. And Richard Frederick went ahead on television and did a whole show about this, and said that he would be representing the young lady in the court of law. And he was nowhere to be found when the day was there. He was nowhere to be found because that is what he does. When push comes to shove, he pulls himself away. So my people of Olio, I want you guys to not be fooled by what is going on, and not be fooled by having politicians allow you to be what you are. You are your own self. Nobody can control you. You have to control your own self. People have to learn to respect people's views, people's political persuasions, and just carry on in life. Everyone has an opinion. You might not agree with the person's opinion, but the most you can do is to respect it and carry on. You understand? So it was rather unfortunate that that incident happened in my constituency, and I hope that this will be the end of it. We can come together as one people like we are, and to continue celebrating each other, continue encouraging our people and being our one. Do not allow anyone to come into our constituency and allow us to go ahead and fight each other. It was not a nice thing, and I will never be a part of that. A Labour Party supporter may throw all the words at me. They can do all what they want, but from the time Kernisha Flavien responds, she is the worst thing out there. I don't understand. Now, I'm not going to dwell on that a little more, much more. I don't have the intention of doing so. Our intention here is to provide the information to the people on what the government is doing, because we know what we inherited from the Labour Party. That was an administration who was not able to, banks were not able to borrow funds to them. They left the country in an economic doldrum. And we all know that. The roads were in a dilapidated conditions. The school plant, the young people that they say they care about so much, all the school plants were left in a dilapidated condition. And from the time the Alan Chastity administration has come in, we have worked hard to get our roads back to what it is supposed to be. There are a lot of work to be done, a lot more work. A lot has done, and a lot more has to be done. Okay? So we continue to press on. We continue to provide the relief for the people and not allow anyone to deter us or phase or to say anything on the work that we were elected to do. So we're going to listen to a short clip by the former Prime Minister Kenny Anthony in his own words, not my words, speaking on the state of the economy during his tenure. Let's take a short listen.
That's the reality that faces us. the revenue of the government cannot meet 15%. It's impossible. The cold and harsh reality that faces at this time is that the government has to borrow to pay public servants their salaries. If, therefore, you have to continue to borrow to pay increases in salaries, then what we are doing is to dig a very deep pit for ourselves. I'm not taking St. Lucia through this. That is why I think it is so important that we all understand what the situation is, and the people of St. Lucia need to know exactly what faces us. We have handled those deficits by borrowing significant sums of money over the years, and I'm not here to cast blame on the former government. I think it's a blame that both parties share, because both parties have in fact been borrowing to keep this economy going. But something happened. Something happened that made the situation different, and it is the first time St. Lucia has experienced this. This time around, we could not borrow to finance the deficit. That is the crux of your problem.
Back after this short video, and we're going to take a quick commercial break right now, and we will be right back with our very first segment of Speak On It this evening. Stay tuned.
UTV. I know you got it. If you identify with the most pulsating, the most riveting, the most eye-capturing UTV. To advertise with UTV, dial 484-7588 or 572-7588. For some of the most competitive rates, amazing programming, and bang for your buck. The most popular streaming channel, UTV 124 on Facebook. Get it now! Check us out on Instagram at UTV 124. Email us utvslu@gmail.com. UTV. It's not just for me. It's definitely TV for you.
In an effort to ensure patient and first responder safety, the St. Lucia Fire Service has reviewed its patient transfer procedures, especially for patients with respiratory distress. Face masks will be provided. At no time during transportation should the face mask be removed. Please be patient and cooperative during this time to ensure you receive the best possible care while keeping our first responders safe.
Is your hurricane emergency kit ready? If you need to evacuate quickly, you will need originals or certified copies of your NIS insurance card, health passport, national ID card, prescriptions, and other important health documents kept safe in waterproof Ziploc bags. Toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, sanitary, and other basic hygiene items. First aid kit, your prescription medications and supplies for chronic conditions. This is especially important for individuals living with chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, and cancer. Be ready. Stay ready.
This message brought to you courtesy the Bureau of Health Education of the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Okay, so thank you again for tuning in, and we are back from our first break of Speak On It, and we will commence tonight's program by listing a number of different projects currently being undertaken in the different constituencies. Tonight we will focus on the constituencies of Choiseul, Saltibus, and Babonneau. Choiseul Saltibus, which is represented by Bradley Felix. In Choiseul Saltibus, I'm going to go ahead and provide you with the achievements that have already been meted out by this in this constituency. I am actually going to go ahead and provide you with those achievements. We have the construction of bridge in Industries Choiseul. A bus shelter was constructed in Park Estate. Concrete pavement road in Park Estate. The Montjacques concrete pavement. Reunion concrete pavement. Saltibus concrete strips. Ravenel concrete strips. Dacreter drainage works and concrete road. Drainage works in Debril. Drainage works also in Industry, La Pointe, La Fague, Choiseul, Montjacques, and Piaille, and also in Londonderry. There was a footpath built in Christian Hill and Debril and Saltibus, installation of lights on the La Fague playing field, the rebuilding of the wing at Choiseul Secondary School, the construction of the Saltibus Jetwin Road with construction projects of retaining walls, rubble walls, drainage works, and bridges. And a very interesting initiative by the minister, the PAL rep, which will be on stream soon, is the Bangalore Farming Village. And that project will be for young individuals and single parents to use the facilities provided to plant crops and sell to maintain a livelihood. That project is in the process of finalizing, and details to pursue the go-ahead of the full project. So that is a very interesting project in Choiseul that will be ongoing very soon, the Bangalore Farming Village. And there is something similar in Castries Central by Sarah Flood Beaubray being done in that constituency. We also have the reconstruction of Choiseul Village Road. This road have not received attention in years, and under Bradley's administration, it has been rebuilt. So we see a lot of achievements that have gone down here in Choiseul Saltibus, and we want to continue congratulating the PAL rep, Honorable Bradley Felix, in continuing to provide relief for the people of Choiseul Saltibus. He is very passionate in what he do, and we want to thank him for that. In the constituency of Babonneau, represented by the Honorable Ezekiel Joseph, Minister in charge of Agriculture, Fisheries and Cooperatives, we have seen the rehabilitation of the Foisson playing field, the rehabilitation of Balata playing field, the construction of the Babonneau Fire Station, the Tichime Road rehabilitation, or Tetchime, the Babonneau Preschool rehabilitation, Plateau to Lague Road rehabilitation, Timon Road rehabilitation, the Timon Multipurpose Court rehabilitation, Balata Multipurpose Court rehabilitation, Hill 20 Water Treatment upgrade, the slope stabilization in Balata and Union, and Monsiton Road rehabilitation, which will be commencing soon. Also commencing soon in its going on right now rather is the Kako-Jira Road rehabilitation, and we have seen a short VNR which is going around of the residents being pleased that this road is receiving the attention. They're looking at rehabilitating the Savan-Aho Road. Savan-Aho Road in Bangalore will be rehabilitated, and also the Debara-Louvet Road reconstruction. The Debara-Louvet Road reconstruction. Now, people are under the impression that it is the road from Debara to Louvet. It's not actually the road from Debara to Louvet to the beach. It's actually the Debara Road. That's what they call it, the Debara-Louvet Road. So we just want to clear that in that misinformation that it is the Debara Road. It is called the Debara-Louvet Road. And like the residents said, they have not received attention on that road for a very long time, and they are indeed pleased that the minister saw it fit to go ahead and provide to the people of Debara the much needed road rehabilitation. I saw a clip where one man said he used to carry his son. His son was disabled, and he used to carry his son in a wheelchair. He would leave, not a wheelchair, sorry, a wheelbarrow. He would leave the wheelchair at the school and carry the young man from home to the school in a wheelbarrow. And there was one morning where it was raining quite a lot, and actually, accidentally, the young man fell. The young man fell off the wheelbarrow, and all his school clothes was wet and dirty. And although the project came in late, he is indeed pleased that the project is happening under this administration. Okay, so we want to thank him for that. Okay. So we are doing projects because projects need to be done, and we are not doing projects because it's an election year. We are doing projects because they need to be done. And like I said before, we realize what was happening in St. Lucia with reference to the road rehabilitation. We had quite a lot of roads who did not receive the attention that they were supposed to receive during the previous administration. I saw a list of information or projects that were done by the Honorable my pal rep in Dennery North, Sean Edward, and he made mention that he built roads in Olio, and he built roads all over the place. And I'm wondering, where was that road built? I don't know if he's speaking of the concrete road by the post office, but the main road in Olio was in a dilapidated state, and that road was not fixed. There were roads in La Pelle, roads in the Caddy Road was not fixed. The main road to Belmont was also not did not receive attention. So we are set to go ahead and provide all these relief to the people. It will take some time because we will not be able to do everything in the 5 years, but we will continue to press on and provide the much needed relief for the people of St. Lucia, because that is why we were voted in 2016, June of 2016. So we will continue providing those relief, and we are destined to do just that. Okay, we will take another break, and we will be right back to provide you with more information. Stay tuned.
Is your hurricane emergency kit ready? If you need to evacuate quickly, you will need originals or certified copies of your NIS insurance card, health passport, national ID card, prescriptions, and other important health documents kept safe in waterproof Ziploc bags. Toothbrush, toothpaste, soap, sanitary, and other basic hygiene items. First aid kit, your prescription medications and supplies for chronic conditions. This is especially important for individuals living with chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, and cancer. Be ready. Stay ready.
This message brought to you courtesy the Bureau of Health Education of the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
It's hurricane season. Know the BBCs of water safety. Boil or bleach and clean. Boil. Bring water to a rolling boil for at least 5 minutes. Cool and then use immediately or store in a clean container and seal until needed for use. Bleach. If you cannot boil water, use 8 drops of unscented bleach for each gallon of water. Stir and let stand for 30 minutes. Use immediately or store in a clean container and seal until needed for use. Clean. Always clean all containers with bleach and wash out thoroughly before storing water in them.
This message brought to you courtesy the Bureau of Health Education of the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Welcome to the Entertainment Nation on steroids. UTV and Hits FM sinking the eyes and the ears of tomorrow today. Not only can you see it, you can feel it. Airing on channel 124 or tune in to Radio 92.1 FM is Trisha Lionel in the morning at 11. Also airing live with Lisa and the ever controversial Revolution with Christopher Hunt. That's right, we don't do it normal. Stay locked in with UTV and Hits FM, channel 124 and 92.1 FM. UTV, TV for you.
Okay, thank you again, St. Lucia, for staying tuned for Speak On It. Our next segment that we will speak on is the Dennery Northwater project, which came to fruition on last week, Thursday, July 30th. The Dennery Northwater project was finally handed over to the constituents of Dennery North, and I'm a proud resident of Oleon. And for the past few months, it has been a joy to have pipe-borne water distributed to the different communities of Dennery North. And we know of the water situation that we have had in Dennery North, and we want to thank the government of St. Lucia for going ahead and continuing that project for the people of Dennery North. So we're going to listen to a short VNR of what happened down there in Larissos on Thursday.
It was a warm and joyous occasion as residents of Dennery North, government ministers, WASCO officials and dignitaries came together to celebrate the official handing over of the Dennery North Water Project. For decades, the water supply and quality in the Dennery Valley had been described as being the worst on island, and the completion of this water supply improvement project marks the end to untold hardship in that area.
And I could proudly say that from the time they come with that project, I was so happy, I was so elated to see everything come on board and everything go through nice and smooth. And thank God that today we are able to have water on a regular. Then it would be like sometimes 2 weeks without water or 3 weeks without water, and right now there we could have water every single day at our house.
The Dennery Northwater project will improve water quality and access as the scope of work comprised the design and construction of a water system. The major infrastructural components included the construction of a raw water intake, transmission pipes, a water treatment plant, pumping stations, and distribution systems. Funding and implementing partners, the Government of St. Lucia, WASCO, and the Government of Mexico, through their Infrastructure Fund for Mesoamerica and Caribbean countries, cumulatively pumped US $15.6 million into the project.
The people of Dennery North are finally enjoying a remarkable and sustainable supply of good quality treated potable water after decades of receiving turbid water through their taps, specifically during rainy months when the abstraction points are heavily silted. For this, we must commend the Board of Directors of WASCO, the management and staff of WASCO, and the CDB, which provided funding. The CDB played a key role in providing source funding for the Dennery North water supply system. The Government of St. Lucia requested assistance from CDB for financing the project, and the bank approved a loan of $11.2 million to the Government of St. Lucia for improving the supply of water to the residents of Dennery North.
Prime Minister Honorable Alan Chastney was on hand to herald in the commencement of consistent, clean, and portable water to the community.
It's a good day for us, and I believe we as people from Dennery North will make good use of that water, and we will not actually, because sometimes government built and it takes the same people to destroy. But I just believe that we in Dennery North, we will make it our duty to protect this project, and even our younger generation will benefit from it.
According to the Minister of Responsibility for WASCO, Honorable Ezekiel Joseph, the Government of St. Lucia remains committed to improving the water delivery capacity of WASCO. Next week, we will see the commencement of works at the Grace Water Project, where water production in the south will increase from 1.5 million gallons per day to 4.5 million gallons per day.
The Viewfort Water Development Project. Next week, we'll be in Viewfort to stand the sword for the Viewfort Redevelopment Water Project. In Soufrière, we have improved the water system in Soufrière. We have improved the water system in Canaries. We have improved the water system in Soisel, in Groseilliers, and of course, in Barbono. Today, thank you very much to the people of the Mabia Valley for your patience. I want to say thank you very much to the parliamentary representative, and of course to the government of Mexico. And I want to recognize the effort of my board and management. I'm happy to be part and parcel of this history in the Mabia Valley today.
The successful completion of the Dennery North Water Project will benefit approximately 8,000 people by improving the quality of water and reliability of the supply. Reporting for the Office of the Prime Minister, I am Danielle Dubois.
We saw in the short VNR the handing over ceremony of the water project in Dennery North last week, Thursday. And there has been a history with that water project in Dennery North. In the 90s, resources were being sorted after for the water project with the help of Mr. Charlie Lynch and the now Minister of Agriculture responsible for WASCO, the Honorable Ezekiel Joseph, to construct a dam and improve the water system in the valley. This was not materialized, unfortunately, and resources were sorted out by the PAL rep, Honorable Sean Edwards, and the Minister for Library, Honorable Alba Baptiste, during their tenure. And the first phase was completed where we saw residents of Grand Riviere, Richford, Tomazo receiving better water quality. And in the second phase, the project was reviewed and cuts were made. And in the first phase, we saw only one contractor going ahead and provide us with that with the system, but in the second phase, things were changed, and we had all the contractors engaged on the project from the valley. So we are indeed grateful to the government of St. Lucia for going ahead and continuing with that project for the people of Dennery North, and for the people of Dennery North. Also next week, we will see the commencement of works at the Grace Water Project, where water production in the south will increase from 1.5 million gallons per day to 4.5 million gallons per day. So the days of getting bad water will be no more for the people of Grace View Fort. Okay, so it's right now we will open the lines. You will give us a call at 489-4781, 489-4781, where we'll continue to speak on it. Please call and give us your views on what have been discussed here this evening at 489-4781. Okay, just information that we have here for you as well. Persons interested in obtaining scholarships from the government of St. Lucia, you are asked to visit the website at www.govt.lc. Scholarship opportunities available for persons in St. Lucia at the government website at www.govt.lc. And there are different opportunities available, different scholarships, those who will be expiring this week. So let's take the opportunity and go ahead and apply for these. We have a call coming in. Let's take this call. Thank you for calling. Speak on it. Good evening. Thank you for calling. Speak on it.
Hi, good evening. I have two questions for you. I will ask my questions and then...
Can you hold a few seconds?
I can.
Yes, go ahead, caller. I wasn't hearing you clearly.
I have two questions for you, and I will hang up and listen to my question.
Okay.
To the answer. With school open in September, or hopefully in September, could you tell me if there was any work done on the infrastructure at schools and how much was spent? And the other question is, in fact, don't worry about the other question. Let me just hear your answer on this question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for calling. We have in this budget this year, we have allocated, in previous year, there were allocations of $10 million to school rehabilitation. This year it has gone down due to COVID and everything that is happening around St. Lucia. It has gone down to $5 million. So we will see more schools being given the attention or receiving the attention that is needed so that the students can be able to perform in a better environment. So an allocation of $5 million there for school rehabilitation this year, and once it is provided, they will go ahead with the school's rehabilitation for this term. I hope I've answered your question. Thank you for calling, and this caller was from Barbados. Okay, you can continue calling us here. 489-4781, 489-4781, and let's discuss what I have spoke of here this evening, the achievements by the government, the achievements in Choiseul, Saltibus, as well as Babonneau, what you see happening in your different constituencies, and let's pick on it. Let's go ahead and tell the nation what is going on, because when you listen to those on the other side, you would swear that nothing is happening in the country. So the show, like I said, is basically to go ahead and provide you with information as to what is going on. Okay, so we have another call coming in. Good evening. Thank you for calling.
Hi, Kernisha. I appreciate your answer, but that is not what I ask you. I ask you, with schools opening in the next few weeks, is there any work being done on the schools now? And if so, how much was spent on it? Thank you.
Okay, I just provided you with the information, ma'am. As I stated, there are 5 million allocated for school rehabilitation for this year. I am not sure if the work is being carried on as of this moment as we speak, but there are 5 million allocated for school rehabilitation this year. Thank you for calling. We have another call coming in. Thank you for calling. Speak on it. Welcome. Thank you for calling. Speak on it. Welcome, sir.
Hi, good evening. Can you hear me, Miss Flavien?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly. I called you,
Okay.
sir. My apologies.
I just want to correct you on the statement you made earlier, misrepresenting yourself. It is a known fact, not only in your constituency, but the entire island of St. Lucia, how notorious you are for bullying and disrespecting persons on social media. You are coming across to be an embarrassment to young persons in the constituency and the island by extension. And I want to extend this opportunity to ask our spiritual leaders to reach out to you, because only someone who is haunted or who has a serious self-esteem issue would wake up continuously on a morning harassing and disrespecting persons on social media for their views. I want you to address that issue as a young person, because I noticed that now you want to be a public figure, and it is not looking good for you as a young person, and it is a known fact to everybody. I have countless complaints, and everybody else can attest to that. And after the show, I think we should put a petition together to ask to seek help for you, because you have a serious mental issue. Thank you for listening and for not hanging up. I appreciate that.
Okay, well, I want to thank you so much for calling and speaking on it, speak of your views. It's always those people who have issues with their own self who tend to project their nastiness or whatever is going on in their life on you. Okay, like I have stated before, I do not attack anyone unless I am attacked. If you attacked me, I'm going to come for you full blown. Let's continue, and we have another call coming in. Thank you for calling. Speak on it. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Kernisha.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Don't listen to that lady. There's nobody about rude in the SLPs. They don't like nobody giving them talk. They're like babies. You're doing a great job. Don't pay no mind.
Thank you, sir.
And let me tell you something. Whatever the government do, Alan Shah's Prime Minister, Alan Shah tells the people, which Kenny Anthony never used to do. And they cannot ask Kenny Anthony no questions. And Kenny Anthony spend $1 million a year on schools, while this government spends $20 million a year. Don't let them scare you. Don't let them run you. They're playing their bullies. But deal with them. You deal with them the right way. Okay? Don't let them run you. When Kenny Anthony was there, Kenny Anthony was doing a pack of nonsense. And they asked him a question. You know why? He ruled with iron fist, and they were scared of him. They're scared of him. And they like bad treatment. That's why they like Kenny Anthony. They like rough treatment, and they love the cookie jar. And they cannot get their hands to the cookie jar anymore. Okay? Don't let that lady run you. You do an excellent job. By the way, you have a beautiful voice. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
And she's jealous of you. And she's jealous. She don't let her run you. Don't let her run you. Those SFPs all think they're bullies. Nobody wants you to say, I'm on Facebook every day, and I deal with them. I deal with them. Okay? Don't let them betray you. Don't let them betray you. They just talk about nonsense, and they have no proof. They cannot come in fact. They cannot come in fact.
And that is
okay?
correct.
You have a nice day. Don't let them betray you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for calling. Okay, thank you for calling to calling the show and speak on it. That caller was from the U.S. I want to continue saying that I will not let anyone faze me or say what they want about me. Like I have stated, I've had a lot of attacks on Facebook. When you attack me, I'm going to attack you back full blown, and I'm not going to make no apology for that. Okay, we have another caller. Thank you for calling. Speak on it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Kernisha.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. You're doing a very good job. Don't let anybody spoil your joy, my darling.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
Because
Where are you calling from?
Castries.
Castries, great. What part of Castries?
Excuse me?
What part of Castries?
Castries Central.
Okay, great.
Okay, what they do is that they attack you and they expect you to just lie low.
Yeah.
You understand? Because on social media, they come at you and they insult you and they tell you all kinds of things. You understand?
And when they come, they bring the whole crew too.
Yes, and when you retaliate now, you are the bad person and you need all kinds of, things. But they don't realize they are the ones who started. So you must just accept them, let them bully you, you understand, and don't get back at them.
And don't
you
say
understand?
nothing.
It doesn't work so. It don't work so. People before you, people would bully you and you just lay low. Especially what's happening with politics in St. Lucia. You know what I'm telling you? And I hope you recognize that person's voice, but it doesn't matter.
It matters not.
That person needs more prayers than you.
Oh, yes.
Because for you to be calling a show with constructive things going on and you call in and talk stupidness, attacking somebody personally, you listen to the message, you don't attack the messenger. You understand?
That is correct.
So that person in particular, Kernisha, just put her behind your back, man. That's just another of the usual suspects.
That is correct.
Okay?
That is
and you
correct.
continue what you're doing, okay? And like I said, don't let anybody take your joy, my darling.
Okay.
Blessings to you.
Thank you. Thank you for calling and keep listening to Speak on It. Okay, the calls are coming in.
You understand? That is correct.
Good evening. Thank you for calling. Speak on It.
Hello. What's up, Lucia? How are you?
Hello.
How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly. Go ahead, sir.
I just want to congratulate you on the show.
Thank you
Keep on
so
doing
much.
the good work.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry about the bullies. I'm going to deal with them. I deal with them on a daily basis. So don't worry.
Is that Cleophas?
Yes. That's what I've been telling you all. You all need to start those shows to answer those pertinent questions.
That is correct.
A lot of people are spreading a lot of rumors and they don't know the facts.
That is correct.
But I can deal with them when they come with the rumors. Take care of them with the facts.
Yes, indeed.
That's good. Good job.
Thank you so much. This was KKRR on his usual Facebook Lives. And if you are following him, continue following. He provides you with all the information as well.
All right. Have a good night.
You have a good night as well. Thank you for calling. Okay, so you can continue calling us here. We have at least 8 minutes remaining on this evening's program. Call us and at 489-4781 where we speak on it. Good evening, caller. Thank you for calling. Speak on it.
Good night.
Good evening, ma'am.
So I'm calling again. I'm calling again, and I expect my friend to post on Facebook that he knows my voice. Anyway, as a victim of harassment myself, Kernisha, I am in total disagreement with what the caller said. Too many times people think that they are free to bully others, to harass others, to try to defame each other's character. And when you retaliate, they will probably say that a big teacher like you or a big PRO like you should not be engaged in such conversations with others. So I'm in total disagreement with the caller. When they come for you, you snap back at them and you do it respectfully. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay. Thank you for giving us your opinion here, and thank you for continuing to be one of our listeners of Speak on It. Okay, you can give us a call here again, 489-4781. Okay, last week we saw farmers going who had a meeting with the authorities with reference to misinformation that was provided to them in relation to receiving monies for because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And it was misinformation that was related to the farmers, and we want to apologize for that. Let me take this call. And good evening. Thank you for calling. Speak on it.
Commissioner, it's me again. Okay? Thank God for Alan Shasta. Alan Shasta was sent for a reason. Because if the SLP was under this, had this corona to deal with, half the St. Lucia would be dead already. You know why? They could not handle St. Lucia in calm waters. Nobody will not let Kenny any money, as you showed earlier.
That's correct.
Okay? Unemployment among the youth was 50%. And among all of us, 25%. You want to tell you? People in St. Lucia, in Kenny's, Hills, Pierre's constituency don't even have toilets. They have to do it in plastic bags. Okay? And none of those SFB guys had the guts to talk to. Not mention that was Seabed and Gone and Rochabelle and Fenwell and a whole pack of nonsense. He has done more atrocities than all the Caribbean leaders past the president has done in their life. Don't let those guys scare you. Kenny is the worst leader in the history of Caribbean. Okay? By a long mile. By a long, long mile. Anybody could go and talk to Alan Shasta. They're scared of Kenny Anthony. They're scared of Donald and love him. They're scared of him. And they miss Cookie Jar.
Okay.
One more term with Kenny Anthony, we would have been, listen, couple smoke our pipes. Because those advanced country or first world country have nothing for the SFP and St. Lucia. Believe me. And one of the SFP is in charge. The first world and first world advanced countries ain't got none of the St. Lucia. The only friend they had was that guy from Venezuela. Okay? From Venezuela. And the IMF and the rest bring the hammer down on Venezuela. And they know who's Venezuela friends.
Okay, let's wrap up, sir. We have the calls coming in.
Don't listen to their nonsense. You do a great job.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for calling again, sir. Have a good evening. Okay, thank you for calling. Speak on it. Good evening.
Good evening, Kernisha.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly now. Go ahead.
I'm calling to find out if the government is going to give the school children back the laptop.
If the government is going to give the school students back the laptops?
Yep.
What laptops?
The laptop program, which the Kenny Anthony administration implemented and the present government stopped. I want to know if they will bring it back.
Okay, well, we have spoke on the laptop issue before, and not all students in the country received laptop. I think it was only for students who were going into Form 3. So it could be an initiative that will be back in the country, but we have to look at the pros and cons of it. Okay, we have another call coming in. Good evening. Thank you for calling. Speak on it. Hello? Okay, we lost that call. So as I was saying before, we received the call that $7.2 million were allocated for the agricultural sector, the post-COVID plan. Initially, $10 million was proposed, but being that we are low on cash, $7.2 million was allocated to agriculture. And every sector will be receiving assistance, although we had some issues with the farmers last week, Thursday, where they were provided misinformation that checks will be disbursed to them. Every sector, the livestock farmers, banana farmers, agro-processors, CMOS farmers will be receiving assistance from that $7.2 million. And it does not actually have to be in money. We provide different initiatives, different things to go ahead and assist our farmers. So we have 2 minutes to the hour of 7. You can give us a call back here at 489-4781. We have 2 minutes to the hour of 7. Okay, it has been a great discourse here this evening. We await your call at 489-4781. And you can always call us on WhatsApp. You can send your WhatsApp messages to that number as well. 489-4781. I want to say good evening to Angel. Angel is in the diaspora and she's a frequent listener of Hits FM. We want to say good evening to you, Angel. Okay, we have our last call coming in. Thank you for speaking on it. Welcome.
Hey, good night, Miss Felician. You're doing a great job. I must say, I'm really impressed.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Which constituency are you calling from?
I'm calling from Babono, the land of Ezekiel Joseph.
Okay, great.
Definitely. Don't worry when they have to call in and give you pressure. You're doing a good job.
Thank you so much.
Very good job.
Are you satisfied with the work going on in your constituency?
Of course, of course. I must say they're doing a great job.
That is
and we have another 5 years. We will get our another 5 years, no matter what they say.
That is correct.
We will still win.
That is
we
correct.
We will still win.
They may make all them noise.
They will make all that noise. They will not change my mind.
Yeah.
Never. I have my children going and vote. Everybody, they have to follow their mother's footsteps.
That is great. Okay, so thank you for calling. Speak on it. You have a good evening, ma'am.
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you for calling. Speak on it. You're the very last caller this evening. Okay, I think we lost it. We can call it back at 489-4781. 489-4781. Thank you for calling. Speak on it.
Hi, I'm calling from Sulphur City.
Soufriere, how are you doing this evening, ma'am?
We are doing very well in Soufriere, my dear.
That is great
I
to
just
hear.
want you to stay focused. Don't worry about the noise and just carry on, my girl. Go for it.
Thank you so much.
We are ready as well. We're waiting for them.
Are you satisfied with what is happening in your constituency of
Oh, yes,
Soufriere?
very much so. Soufriere is the capital of St. Lucia right now. I am proud to say that I am from Sulphur City.
Well, I'm moving to Soufriere then.
You need to move to Soufriere. Soufriere is the capital of St. Lucia. Well, it used to be the breadbasket of St. Lucia. Well, now it is more than the breadbasket of St. Lucia. I am proud to say that I am from the Helen of the West, Sulphur City, Herod all the way.
Okay, great. Well, thank you so much for calling and keep tuned to Speak on It next week and all the others to come. Have a good one, man. Thank you. Okay, so we're 1 minute after the hour. We're going to take one more call. Yes, they've given me the go-ahead to do so here. We're going to take one more call. And after this call, we will end this evening's program. Okay, call us 489-4781. 489-4781. Okay, so as I was saying with reference to the farmers, they will be receiving assistance by the government during COVID-19. The farmers were allowed to go to their field. They were given passes to go to their field to cultivate their crops. They were and to take care of their crops as well. We also had the government purchasing from the farmers for the St. Lucia Marketing Board, and they have been making quite a lot of money during that during the COVID era. So we have one more call coming in. Okay, we missed that call. I think we're going to wrap it up this evening here and Speak on It. Thank you so much for staying tuned. And we will be back here next week, same place, same time. on Hits FM 92.1, 91.1, and also UTV channel 124. Thank you again for staying tuned to Speak On It. I am your host, Kernisha Flavien. You have yourself a pleasant, good evening and a productive week. Thank you again.
Dr. Sigwe Asu, Hits FM.
Are you serious?
Bienvenue pour station qui va chalet les bons matières comme la journée à continuer. Nous coopérons sous deux fréquencies, 92.1 en notre pays et 91.1 en sud pays. Écoutez Dr. Sigwe Asu, Hits FM.
Are you serious?
Care for the facts? Then join me, Kernisha Flavien, on Hits FM 92.1 and 91.1 for Spotlight. Speak on it. Speak on the government's achievements and the policies. Join me every Monday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. 1 hour of factual information. Speak on it on Hits FM 92.1 and 91.1. The Spotlight on Hits FM every Monday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.